Okay, so let's take a look at all the parts of Bruce's awesome live cover of Gary U.S. Bond's Quarter to Three from Madison Square Garden, 22nd of September 1979, as part of the No Nukes tour. Be sure to stick around at the end of the video. At the end of the video, we'll be playing through the whole song alongside a homemade backing track, and you'll see tab scroll across the screen. Okay, so this song's in the key of B major. Tempo's a fast one, and it actually gets faster later on in the song. It starts off around 165 BPM. And also it's a shuffle rhythm. So instead of being 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you had a bunch of eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you've got this nice twist to it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So bear that in mind. Okay, so let's take a look at the chords first. So we've got a classic kind of broken B chord. So the rhythm finger, 9th fret D, middle finger 8th fret G, then use your first finger to bar the 7th fret B and the E strings. Now this is very clever from Bruce. You can see this in the DVD. He just adds his little finger on the 9th fret B, and what that does, it allows, that's basically a G sharp minor chord. So imagine like D minor but moved up, and he just leaves his third finger on there because B is part of the chord anyway. So it allows him to play a nice, really easy change there. So that's your B. Again, with the B, don't forget, the challenge is actually what you're not playing. The E and the A strings there. Add that pinky. You've got G sharp minor over B. Okay, and then you've got, I think he does this F sharp 7 chord. He may well just be playing this note. It's kind of a passing chord, but F sharp 7 chord sounds great. So third finger, 9th fret A, middle finger, 8th fret D, pinky 9th fret G, first finger, 7th fret B. That's your F sharp 7 chord. Okay, now also G sharp minor chord. That's your G sharp minor over D sharp. And the song structure, which I'll put up on the screen now, just refer to it as D sharp minor. Now this chord, he might not actually be playing this because a lot of this chord is when he's doing that sort of call and response to the audience, you know, prisoner of rock and roll, that stuff. And this is going on, this is mainly Steve probably doing this. So G sharp minor over D sharp, so your third finger, 6th fret A, pinky, 6th fret D, use your first finger to bar the 4th fret G, B and E strings. Okay, and now there's also this run in the choruses. Again, I'm not sure, it's quite hard to see from the video if he's actually playing it. He may just be playing on the B, but if you wanted to have a go at this, what you're going to do, you're going to do a B bar chord here. So bar the 2nd fret from the A string, use your ring finger to bar the 4th fret D, G and B strings, so it's kind of a chromatic run. This is your B, then go up to C, then C sharp, D, and D sharp, and then you end up on an E chord up here. So your first finger, the 7th fret. Because he does spend a lot of time in this area. So he doesn't have to move, just focus on his singing and jumping up like a lunatic, which we love. So that's all the chords. Again, with the song structure, hopefully that will allow you to break down all the individual sections and see the patterns. There's actually 3 main 8-bar phrases that actually do most of the song with, which I'm going to go through. Any chords in brackets means there's more than one chord in that particular bar. Okay, so let's take a look. So the intro, you start off, Roy starts off with his piano, which is actually in the key of B minor, for 8 bars. And now the whole band comes in, and I've called that intro part 2. So what you're going to do, a lot of these are 2-bar phrases. You start off with a B, and you're going to do 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, with that shuffle twist on it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and that. That's bar 1. And then you add your pinky, and then you're going to do down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 is a tie there, and 4 and. Okay, so this is the first kind of the 3 main 8-bar phrases. Do the same thing with the G sharp minor. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Same with the E. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then you've got a split bar of F sharp 7. This bit, you may well just be playing this note, but I think sounds good with this F sharp 7 chord. So down, down, up, 1, 2 and a, and then E, 3, 4 and a, down, down, up, down, down, up, and then that B with the tie, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's pattern 1. Okay, so I'm going to play that slowly. B, G sharp minor. Again, he will vary it. E, and then split bar. Cool, so that's intro part 2 with the split bar. Now he's got the first verse. So the first verse is exactly the same as the sax solo 1 and sax solo 2, and also the start of the outro as well. And there's another section in that mammoth outro. So first verse, we're basically going to do, this is sort of pattern 2 of these 8-bar phrases. Start off as normal, B, that kind of 2-bar strumming pattern, G sharp minor, then E. Then just do the same now with the F sharp 7. And the second half of that first verse is the 8-bar phrase pattern 1 that we had before. So that's the first verse. Then the first chorus. So the choruses, you've got 2 choruses which are the same. So here we've got, and this is basically pattern number 3. So the 8-bar phrases. So here we've got E, standard 8th notes. Now you've got this cool little accent pattern here. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so here it's 1 on the start of beat 2. Release the pressure here, put the mute. 1, 2, then and 3. And the whole band is in sync for that. 1, bang, and then breathe for half a beat, and then up, down, up. Then the whole bar of B again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you've got these triplet chord notes. That's 6 notes in the space of 4 beats, or 3 notes in the space of 2 beats. So you've got this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Really nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that allows you to get to back to the E. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You've got these other 2 chords which I forgot to mention. F sharp 7. 1 and a 2 and a, which is basically like your E, but you've also got go up a semitone and go up another semitone. So that's F, F sharp. Okay. Now here you've got triplet 8th notes. That's 3 notes in the space of 1 beat. The way I count that is 1 and a 2 and a, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 and a 2 and a, then F, 3 and a 4 and a, and then F sharp again. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. It'd be worth practicing that if you're not used to triplets with a metronome, or if you use a Guitar Pro, slow it down. So I'll just play that whole of that chorus section, which is also the second chorus. So E, down, B, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, E, back to E. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, between the F sharp, F sharp. Cool, so then the second verse is basically the same as your intro part 2 with the, you've got sax solo 1, which is the same as the first verse. Second chorus, same as the first chorus. Third verse, same as the intro part 2, as well as the same as the second verse. That's why I do these song structures, so you can get all the patterns. Okay, yeah, sax solo 2, same as sax solo 1. And now you've got the breakdown, which is getting the kind of audience. It's just drums, and they're all kind of standing by the microphone singing. So for this breakdown, you're basically just doing a beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then rest for another 32 bars. He's really getting energy up with the crowd. So you don't really do anything in the breakdown. At the start of the outro, and this is a lot faster now, and you're just getting the energy levels in the show is just insane. So the start of the outro is basically like your first verse, those 2 8-bar phrases. And then what you've got is 4 rounds of that standard, so pattern 2. but the first two are normal. So the first two of those rounds are normal. Then he does triplets, okay, which is quite fast. So what you're doing here is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a same progression. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, and so that takes practice. So yeah, so it's 4 rounds. First 2 normal strumming, second 2 are triplets. Then you've got some crazy drum fills, which I aim to emulate as best as I can for the time I have. Then he does all that kind of stops, which sound awesome. I can't stand no more. So this is the first one, G sharp minor, and you just kind of let that ring out for 4 bars. And on the 4th bar, so it's 3 bars, 1, 2, 3, and then stop for 4 bars. And then do B, 8 bars, and on the 9th bar, stop for another 4 bars. Then you go into your sort of 16 bar progression again that we had in the first verse. Then he does another 4 rounds of that. Again, the first 2 rounds are normal strumming. Rounds 3 and 4, or the triplets. Okay, and then you've got another crazy amount of drum fills, 6 bar drum fill, 2 bar rest. Okay, and then you've got another 3 rounds. Okay, it's also worth mentioning at the end of the triplet things. Okay, so round 4, we did 4 rounds before then. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, like that. Okay, to finish those mammoth triplet sections. You're going to do the same here. It's just 3 rounds of it. You got that for 2 rounds. That's normal. And then you've got the triplets. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Then, so the last round of each set of triplets, you do that stabs, musical stabs. Another drum fill for 2 bars. Another 2 bars of rest. Then, just a prisoner of rock and roll, I think it's this bit here. 8 bars of a G sharp minor. And then on the bar 9, stop for 4 bars. And then you've got 4 bars of B. And then you ease up the crowd again, and then so there's no triplets here apart from the very final round. So he's doing a normal run. Round 4, it's the only bit different here. This is round 4. So no triplets until another 2 bar fill, and then 4 bars of B, crazy drum fills, and then end on B. So lots going on here in the outro especially, so I would just kind of, again, if you've got the Guitar Pro or tab, just do it nice and slowly, look for all those patterns and have fun. It's a really upbeat song and sounds brilliant. I have tabbed out Steve's parts as well, so if you do get the tabs, either with your subscribe style codes, we can go on the store and just put those in the shop there. So that's jamesmusicschool.co.uk. Head on the Bruce shop and you can get it in PDF or Guitar Pro format. So both Bruce and Steve's parts will be in there, and obviously the backing track as well. So any questions about that stuff, let me know. Have fun with this one. Thanks for all your support. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't already. It really helps the channel. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye. like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Start page or my website jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.